I think we got everything that we need. We're gonna go over here. Alright, so we got the sponge. Yeah, we're good. Armed with my coffee, tape, scissors. Got my shopping list. Time to put together the pattern. This is gonna be fun. This book has everything in it. How it's to be. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, page 1 of 1. Page 1 of 1. Then up here, you have page 2. That's bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's the diagram of putting that like that. I'll tape it better, but I just cut off that line right there. And then I left that one just a hair bit, just to line it up. I'll tape it better. Right now I'm just tacking it. So we got the first line, 1 of 1. You'll notice that each column will be 1,
Yeah.
1,
So the breaker is
1,
the light.
Breaker,
1,
power to the garage, and the
1,
lights work off the power of the garage.
and 1 will be
We don't want no
2 of 1
Alright?
right
The
here.
breaker box will explode.
Next one,
No,
right here. 2 of 1,
because
2 of
we don't
2,
know if something will
2 of
short
3,
out.
2 of 4,
Wait.
2 of 5, 2 of 6, 2
No,
of
the breaker
7,
box won't, don't
2
explode.
of 8. So you're going to have those different columns, 5 columns,
The wire,
and 8
that
down.
wire going across.
So I cut it right here on this side, and I cut it right here. And then you'll see these markings. They got it right on this sheet too, so it goes all the way down. Now this one is tricky. See where the R should match up right here and that line. But this one, this line here, does not add up, and it like goes a little bit squirrely. So I may have to take out this part of the page and cut it to make sure both sides line up. I'm thinking, because I want them to line up. I don't want to lose inches on that piece up here and not have it line up down here. So I'll probably just split this apart, make it 2 pieces, and then tape it together the way it should go. It only gave a little bit of trouble. It's just, but it gave me enough to where it still doesn't match up right here, but it matches up right here, right up here,
Do it.
and that's what matters to me anyway.
Seat and pedal.
So
Yeah,
just don't want it messing up. That's all the way down through here. So I'm getting there. Is it perfect? No. But some lines are not like totally straight, but I think I can cut it out pretty good. So I'm on P2 over here, 4-2, I should say. The one part that I had trouble with was down here. The part that goes in the bottom came over and attached itself to this paper, which only has like that much of a pattern on it that goes across. So we'll get it attached. I'm trying to keep it straight. So there's just some things that didn't line up, and I had to make sure that it did. But I'll get the circumference right. It's starting to get dark here in the garage. But we'll get it. I'm excited. Fabric. from Fabric Wholesale Direct. Let's see what they sent, shall we? I can't wait to open it. This is for the dress form, and interfacing and all sorts of nice goodies are in here. So I opened my fingers because I did not want to rip anything. So I'm using one hand to open all of this, and I am hoping it all comes out of this bag. It's terrible working with one hand. Okay. Maybe I can use my fingers to just guide the scissors. Yeah, that way I don't. Here we go. Whee! Oh, my 2 threads. Here they are. Okay, I got them in the bigger spools because I didn't know how much I needed, and it's like a very, this is what they had in the recommendation, so it's a very thick thread, and since the dress form is going to be under a lot of pressure, that's what we need. Pinking shears, yes, so that things won't fray and have a finished edge. 2 zippers for the bottom of the dress form. I'm going with a blue damask. This purple thread is going to be a contrasting thread for the bust, waist, and shoulder area, and so I picked purple because that's my favorite color. This is the interfacing, and I picked a very thick interfacing, and it's fusible, hopefully. Ooh, somebody's hair, not mine. That's fine. They said it was thick, so I'll have to learn how to use that. So very, very nice. So I picked up like, I think 3 yards of that. And this is going to be the fabric for the dress form. I'm so excited. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I'll have to not wear a ring. My ring snags on everything. I'm still getting over this phlegm in my throat. Look at that. It's roses, blue roses. Is that just the prettiest material you ever saw? And so that's gonna look beautiful. Oh, so I got 3 yards of this, and it came. This is my shipping label. So this is what it is right here. So the interfacing gets fused to this to that, all of it, because I can use the interfacing to make this thicker, and it helps it to not unravel, I think, and I can use it for other projects too, even if they're the same. So it's called a lot of ironing. That's what it means. So this is exciting. I cannot wait. Why, you must ask, why a dress form? Because I am sick of walking into stores and finding nothing in my size. That's why. All right, can't wait for this project to begin. Chicken.
That's so good. Yeah.
Yes.
It's cabbage chicken.
There we go. So it is cabbage soup tonight. We're gonna pour water in.
Cabbage soup.
Here are all the pieces that we have. And here is the material that I have all the way over to there. So let's start with this piece. These pieces here. Here is one armhole. This one right here is side back. So we'll start that up here. There. We'll have to pin it. I'm just gonna get these together. This one has not so bad of a notch right here. This one has more of a notch than that one, which looks like to be this one. We'll put those side by side right there. I had them in my bag, so we're gonna put that one probably right together like that. Sounds good. Okay. Good thing I have pins. Up here is the neck. Here's the neck piece, and what other piece is there underneath that? These two pieces. Okay. Here are the other two length ones. They put them side by side like that as a neck together like that. So my pattern, my fabric's not as wide as that one, so we'll put it right here at the bottom, like that, perhaps like that. Yeah, maybe. So put that together. Lower center side. Hopefully all the grain is going the right direction. The green. And it's advice from my mother-in-law about how to do it, so hopefully I'll do it right here on this one. Just for the bottom of it like that. Lower side, center front. Just trying to think of how it's supposed to go. This one seems to be on the selvage, right here. This was in the middle, this was on the edge. Alright, so we'll put, yes, if I put this one up here, oops, put that right there on the selvage, that wouldn't matter. If I put this in the middle, it won't matter. Okay, this, and we have the armholes, armhole part pieces next, and the tops. And this one, and this one, and we're just gonna put this out. And we're gonna, so we have, that one can go there. Conserve as much space as possible, right? There, I mean, not terribly. And armhole, yeah, we're gonna need space. Armhole cover. Yeah, there'll be space. That can move in a little bit more. Yeah, that one can move in a little bit, a hair more. Okay. And then, is there armhole? Move that one, tab it up, move that one here. And that one, like that. Is that too close? Move that in. Okay. Looks like we have it. More than enough. So wonderful suggestion was that the inside, right here, these pieces that are for the tubing, and this should be made out of something else, but I'm putting it over an existing dress form that's not my size, that I'm going to pad it out. So these pieces I may not even need, because I'm putting it over another dress form, and it would be very bulky inside if I had that. Just thinking about that. And then put these pieces up here. Yeah. So, all together, from there to here, maybe how I might pin it out. So, I'll be right back with pins. I need myself a coffee. Yeah. Yes, I know. Becca asked for Tangled. We're watching Tangled. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes. Alright, so I have all of those pinned, and now I'm just working on this one.
His face.
That did not do well. You know, you can see, but I cannot. Alright, let's try this. I need to upgrade my pins. They're so bad. Okay. Ouch! No pain. No pain. I drew blood. I stabbed myself.
Are you bleeding?
No, because I do not want blood on my project.
Can I see the cut?
There is no blood. But I poked myself.
You poked it and it resealed? You poked it and it resealed?
Yes, I poked it and it resealed.
They would like night sky.
Alright. Okay, cutting time.
I still do tape.
Okay, yes. Then I have this. No. The extra fabric that I am saving for other projects because it's so beautiful. So, cut out, roughly. I'll clean it up when I get home. So I have meticulously cut out these pieces sitting down in the comfort of my home, making sure that I got through all of the notches that were described on the pattern pieces. I am unpinning them and one by one getting them pieced together. This is a doll dress form that I made. It is so cute, and now it is my pin cushion because I didn't have a pin cushion. And so those little Barbie pieces that were in a previous video, that's what it turned out being. It wasn't exactly what I had envisioned, but for a free pattern off of Pinterest, what can you say? It came in handy being a pin cushion. So one by one the pins are coming out, and I am just sewing the patterns pieces that I am unpinning one by one. That's how I'm able to keep track of each of the pieces. And so I did not just take all the pattern pieces apart and had them strewn all over the place. I would have lost my mind had I done that. So keeping my pieces with the pattern paper so that I knew which one went where saved me a huge headache. So let's get to sewing. Here I am trying to get the pieces together. I'm used to my new camera setup with my camera chest mount and you're only getting my hand and my arm, but I am trying to adjust it to where you can see and I can see at the same time, because it is very difficult to see your projects when you have a phone looking at the project before you're able to see it. So here I am just sewing pieces together. I am using the Bootstrap Dress Form booklet and directions very precisely and trying to keep my seam allowance exactly, because if I get too close, the stress of the batting and just the dress form the seams will be under stress and it will unravel and it will be a mess. So I had to get used to giving myself a larger seam allowance. That's all. The material is very slippery with this woven interfacing. It's not as thick as I'd like, and it's not papery. It's very woven and it's just different. But as I came around more circular areas, lifting the fabric away from the foot and just trying to feed it into the machine was very helpful. I watched a lot of YouTube videos before attempting this project, and the tips from other YouTubers came in handy so much as I attempted this project. So, and the Bootstrap book that they print off with the pattern pieces show you step by step what to do. So I am a novice at sewing. I am not very good at it at all. I've made some skirts and shirts in the past, but this is the biggest project I've ever attempted in a very long time. Okay, got all that pinned. Not good sewing for my left, so I'm going to sew right here. I don't know why I'm so nervous sewing this, but I am. I've put it off a lot. So, here we go. Looking for my pedal. Tense right there. It's looking good. I just have to do up through here. It's a little bit crooked, a little bit rounded. So we have to turn it and not sew the rest of the garment together, you know? I'm always good at those type of mistakes. Alright, so from here, just piece these together, just making sure it's all lined up. And done. That's this. It's like a cutter right here, so that's where I'm cutting it. There we go. And that is the back. Just a little bit bunchy right there. That's the back of the dress form. That's exciting. Now, I cut this on the fold. I don't think I should have, because right here they show 4 pieces and I have 3. So we'll see if that affects the design anything. It did save me some string. So we got the back and the sides pieced. Now to iron it. Press the seams, don't get the fingies. There we go. Spread it a little bit. I had gotten this tailor's ham from Poshmark, so if you need any sewing accessories that really help with cornered areas of dress forms that are more have a shape to them, the tailor's ham is such a good tool to have, as it helps you to iron in rounded areas and helps form your fabric better. So look on Poshmark, look on Mercari for already used sewing notions and accessories, and you will save yourself a ton of money. You just have to wait for it to come to you and the shipping time. That's the only drawback. That's why this project is taking so long. I find out at the last minute what I need. And it's like, why do I have to wait so long? But you know what? It was well worth it to actually have this little item in my arsenal of sewing so that it would make it look more, I don't know, tailored as you sew it, and it makes your life so much easier. That box. Woohoo! Yay! Pin and stitch side cups to the center cups, and the lower side fronts to the lower side fronts. Matching notches. Alright. Center lower front. Lower side. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. So, this is how far I've gotten. This is where the bust line is, under the bust line. Sides, middle, and other side, and then these are what's next, the cups. So they fold outwards like that. Finding I have to re-iron the interfacing, make it stick a little bit better. So these, I'm so glad I did these notches precisely where they are. And then this shows them seamed right around here. And that's where they flip open, and you match this seam right here. So it should, this notch with this notch, and that goes there, and then it opens like that. So it'd be all like notch to notch. So that's how that goes. So far my sewing machine hasn't fouled up. Sometimes it likes to do that. Alright. Yee. That. Hold on to the thread in the back. And just, there we go. Grab my little buddy. Pink. And here we go. Lift the foot, bringing it out. Cut it off, and there we have it. So it opens like that, so that it will stay open. So like that. Then we have our sewer's ham right here. Let's take our little rounded and steamed as best as possible. Sometimes those little, the holes right here get stuck in the fabric. I don't know why. Kind of makes it a little bit. I have to figure that out. Now we have the second one to do. Yay! By this picture, I don't see darts. I think just the roundedness makes them come out. So that solves that question. So the next one on the list is this one. Pin and stitch side, center, fronts, matching notches. So that is like the shoulder area. And down here is that. Press open. Yep. So that's the next step. The neck, armhole cover, neck top, armhole cover cardboard, upper center front, yes. Upper side front, yes. Alright, this is front base cover, back base cover, and this. So, alright. I love this. I just love this pattern. But this is pin and stitch upper side front. Okay. Wish me luck. Just trying to make the interfacing stick. That sounded like a movable popcorn popper on wheels. And there's this one. That's like that. And there's this piece. I think that's how they want it. Like that. These matching notches. Yeah. And then it opens up. Oh, okay. Yes. So I figured it out. Here it is. That shape is right here. When you turn it, it both slants the same way, coming down to the armhole, neck, there. So that gets pinned just like that. Okay. I missed that notch, but it does curve down the same way. So, figured it out. So looking at it like that is how that piece is supposed to go. Okay. Yay! So this is what helped me find it. That same piece that comes up over the cups. Like that. Yay! I think I'm gonna stop right there for the night.
The next day.
So here's decorative stitch I've chosen. It is found right here on the black, and then I put it to 2, and then up here I put it to in between 4 and 5, right about there. Tension is right here, and that is right there. So that's how this stitch you get, right? Just a few minutes ago to this right here. That took work. Sometimes sewing can be a pain, and that's how it goes. So the directions on here are saying I got the cups in. Now to do a decorative stitch zigzag around the cups so that it looks like this right there before you attach the shoulder pieces right here. So this is where we're at on this step right here. Step 5. The lines right here across the bust, under bust, waist, and then the hips. These are all decorative stitches that you can do on your form so it looks like these lines. They're optional, but it does give you a point of reference when you're sewing. I have these all sewn in now, and I ironed them down so they look like that. So I'm going to follow this. Okay.